folks raise your hand, we'll get a mic to you. Start first with Jerry.
Don, what do you think of the defensive intensity and activity tonight?
Better. You know, we still had some breakdowns. I mean, I was, you know, there were a couple of plays in the post where, you know, we just got scored on, and I'm like, come on now. I mean, you know, but I liked the fact that we turned somebody over finally. That I've gone back to old school. Here's how we're doing this, and I'm holding them accountable. I told them, you don't do what I'm asking you to do. I'm making it very clear. You're choosing not to, you're going to hear it. Then deal with it. If you're afraid to play because I get on you, then don't play. I mean, the best thing that happened to us is, me personally, not these kids, figuring out that I had moved way too fast and beyond what they really knew or knew how to play. I thought, well, they know this stuff, and anytime I think that, it's just, I make a mistake. North Dakota, I watched enough tape to watch. Brian has these guys cutting and back cutting and making threes and doing stuff. And you know what? It's a hard game to play. And we turned them over, we got some deflections, we did some good stuff. And the biggest thing is we rebounded. Now, E.J. Montgomery's gonna have to play more, just how it is. So someone's gonna have to play less. Just, it's how it is. I gotta get him in the game and I gotta let him go. He's gonna make some mistakes and he's gonna get pushed sometimes. But you gotta have separators in the game at some point that can make a play out of nothing. He does that, blocks a shot. He just, first half, he didn't dive on the floor. Guess what? I absolutely ripped him. Second half, he dove twice for balls. So it's, again, if I accept what they want to give, it's just unacceptable. I thought he's another one that, you know, this stuff's new. I thought Ashton defended in the second half. Really, how we have to guard.
Daryl.
John, during the summer, you commented about you like Tyler's hero swagger, but let's see the swagger after he gets punched in the mouth once he gets here. Had some adversity. I wonder how you think he's handling that and how you think he did with finding a shot tonight.
Well, he's still not where he needs to be. Like, he's kind of doing a little bit of Jamal Murray, where I'm making him catch and shoot balls, like coming off a baseline. You can't be slow. You can't step. You got to catch it and it's got to get off. As you're catching the ball, you're already turning to shoot. He doesn't do that naturally. He's never had to do it. He's always been able to jump over somebody. Well, you're done with that now. I thought he got going and really played pretty well, and then he tried to throw two, scoop Luke away. Like, what in the world? And again, you know, this game, when you get it going good, don't say anything. Just keep playing and ride it, because you say something or do something or try to change what's going good, it goes the other way real fast, and then you're back to where you were. 0 for 6 and can't make a play, and you know. So, but he did better. He's defending better. I thought Kelvin was outstanding. Double-double, played hard. We just have so much work to do. And guys, ladies, I forget how hard this is, because all I remember is the end of last year. I don't remember all the way through. I don't remember the 4 losses in a row. I don't remember how bad we were playing for a while. I remember the league tournament, and I remember the NCAA tournament. And then I get back in the middle of this, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be really hard. And every year it's the same. And that's why you look at me and say, boy, he does age. Year to year, he gets old. Well, this will get you old real fast.
John, middle.
Cal, are you counting on PJ to stretch the floor the way he did tonight always? Is that how you wanted to play?
No, but he can shoot. He's been working. If you watch, he went from knees to shoot it to chest and shoot it. So now he doesn't have all that extra motion that leads to missed shots and air balls and bank misses. Even if you watch, I got on him about his free throw. He went to his knees again and then up and stopped it. And I said, no, you get that thing right here. That's your shot now. And the other thing is, like I told him, I said, you know, if he chooses to come out and play with that kind of intensity, he's a difference maker, he's a separator. But the other guy standing straight up and down, balls going between your legs, can't get a rebound, fumbling ball, that guy ain't a separator. And he is one of those guys. I still say he's one of the best players. Now he's got to go prove it. And I hate it when someone says, well, more motor. He needs more motor. That's basically saying you're not playing hard enough. I don't want to hear that about any of my players. When he competes and goes after it, he's physically tough, he's mentally tough, he's skilled. Just got to do it. That's who he's got to be every moment he's on the court.
John, right?
John, I kind of chuckle when I see you grimacing up there, but how much do you enjoy the teaching aspect of basketball?
I love it. And let me say this, I love practices, and if we didn't have these damn games, it would be a beautiful profession. But then you're gonna walk in and say, you have no idea whether you're gonna win or lose, whether you're playing North Dakota, Southern Illinois, how about Transylvania played us good? Now you think about it, IUP, think about it. And I'm standing there saying, wait a minute, I knew something was wrong, and I told all of you, but I couldn't put my finger on it, and then you go get smashed by 100. Now there's some other teams that got smashed by 100 today too, at home. I mean, there's some stuff, I mean, I'm not the only guy that kind of had my head in the sand, but I've we did loose ball, charged loose ball drills in 2 days, 7 times. Like, smashing each other, diving on the floor, learning how to go get a loose ball, rolling to your back 7 times in 2 days. And we'll do it every day. Charge loose ball. We did wall sits. You ever do wall sits? You ever do a wall sit? Where you sit back against the wall and you have to have your legs bent with a 25-pound plate, maybe a 50-pound plate, on your, for 3 straight minutes. And if anybody came out of it, boop, stop that clock. Get back down, quit adjusting. Oh no, we did wall sits. We did lane slides. We did bounce for 30 straight seconds and moving back. I mean, I literally reverted back. How about blockouts? That's why I was disappointed in Nick tonight. He didn't block out. We spent 2 days. Shot goes up, go find somebody. Shot went up today, he looked and the kid pushed him under and he couldn't get a ball. Got one or 2 rebounds. He had 19 last game. You kidding me? So I'm staying the course. Make us a defensive-oriented team. I think we should be a pretty good post-up team. We only took 13 threes. I wish we'd have taken a few more. But, you know, Emmanuel, I thought played well again. He's doing good stuff. 4 assists, no turns.
Up front with Chris.
John, how close is Jamal Baker to getting some playing time?
He hadn't practiced since the blue-white. So he hadn't been on the practice floor at all. I think he shot around yesterday or the day before, but he has not practiced at all since the blue-white.
Daryl.
John, should we be surprised that all the kids good enough to play at Kentucky have to be coached on how to dive and when to dive for loose balls?
No. No. It just, you're like me. If you think they know, you just made a mistake. I'm just telling you. Like if any time that I say, well, he'll know that. Oh no, they don't. And it's, you know, Del Harris was in our gym 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? Might have been yesterday. But he was like watching the wall sits and the diving for loose balls, and he's looking and saying, oh my gosh, like, this is where, I said, yep, we've gone way back. That's what you do the first week of practice. And I thought we were beyond that. Well, guess what, we weren't. Now we'll get back to it. Those practices too become physical now. So now there's body-to-body contact, and we had 2 guys absolutely let go of the rope. One absolutely let go, almost had to leave the gym. Just because we practiced that way. You could probably guess who that was by how he played today. That's the mental, the toughness, the stuff that, and then I'm holding them accountable. I said, I am going to be all over you if you're not doing it. I'm not settling for it. So there it goes, sitting there with the rolled up program. That's out the window.
Last one, Lonnie.
John, right here. John, you said yesterday that most of your turnovers were coming from the bigs. Is that a growing type of thing? Because I think some today was like 7 to 13 come from the bigs.
Still, right? Yeah, I mean, most of it is they're not used to coming to stops. They're not used to driving a lane and they think they're going to drive and no one's coming at them to, you know, it's just stuff that we got to do every day. So if we want to put them in positions to score, then we got to teach them, what do you do when this happens? Do you understand, you know, that you're not, like today PJ had 3, but I think he had 3 at halftime. So he didn't have any in the second half. Right. But it's you got to do drills that gets them more comfortable.
All right, thanks, folks. We have Kelly.